This is one of my broodies. This is Snow. And as you can see, she has a lot of chicks, 10 to be exact. Now, my last chick hatch, I actually had 11 that hatched out. One of them really did not look that good. And I wasn't sure if it was going to make it. Actually, there were a couple that didn't look good, and I was really hoping one would, and that it'll be a little girl because it's a Easter egg or Marian cross, and I'm wanting to see what color eggs it lays. Oh, somebody's got a katydid. But anyway, I had 3 hens that I wanted to put the chicks under. And the best time to do that is at night. So I waited until it got dark, and I had the chicks with me and made sure it was good and dark, and slipped the chicks under the 3 hens. And I waited a while, and everything was fine. No complaints whatsoever. Everybody was happy. So I went home. On the next morning, I came out to move the chicks and hens into where they belonged. And first one I went to get was in the end pen down there. Now that hen had been broody earlier in the year, and right before the chicks were set to hatch, she changed her mind. So this would have been her first batch. She was the first one that I went to move. Well, she'd had the really weak chick with her. I get there, I open up the house, and the 3 of the chicks are on the floor. And the 4th one, the scrawny one, was dead. Now I don't know if she killed it or what, but I went to put the chicks back in with her. She wanted nothing to do with them. Every time I tried, she attacked them. It's like, okay, this isn't going to work. So I just put them in a bucket and figured I'll just split them up between the other 2 hens, because one of them had 4 chicks, the other had 3. So I think that's right. Yeah. So I get and I move Snow and the other hen, Ashley, into here. And they each had 5 chicks. Made sure that they had a mix of the colors, and they were fine. Well, I came back later in the day, and I always check on them late at night because lots of times the hens get out and go back in and the chicks can't figure it out. Found Ashley out, and Snow was still in the box, and found one of my older chicks from this batch in, and it wanted desperately to get back where it belonged, and it couldn't quite figure, so I'm trying to get that out. And while I'm getting that out, Ashley got out as well, and I'm thinking, oh, she'll come right back in. Nope. She did not want to be with the chicks. She said, I'm not ready for motherhood yet. She managed to get out, and she went right back in the house over here, and she jumped in and went right back. Oh, there she is right now. She's out for some water. And she wanted nothing to do with the chicks. It's like, well, I'm not going to force her. So Snow ended up with all of the chicks. I'm glad I didn't have more hatch because it might have been a little much on her, and she's been fine with the 10 of them. So that is the story of how Snow ended up with 10 chicks. And I will talk at you later, and have a nice day.